Hello Soul Family, my name is Geeta and welcome to your Pick a Card reading. So the title of this video is going to be What's Coming Towards You in the Year 2020. But before we get started, I'd just like to say really quickly that if you like this kind of video and you would like for me to make more like this, like maybe the monthly predictions, please give it a thumbs up. It also helps me out and I really appreciate it. And I would like to thank everyone who actually does like the video. I really appreciate it. If you'd like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and then hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Also in the video description is where you're going to find your timestamps. This is going to be pile number 1 with archway, pile number 2 with the butterfly, pile number 3 with boat, and pile number 4 with bat. So you can take as long as you want. You can pause the video, but I'm going to go ahead and get started and find out what's coming towards you in the year 2020. Alright, so here we have the cards for pile number 1 with the archway, and let's go ahead and find out what is coming towards you in the year 2020. Alright, what do we got? Got a lot of cards. Hopefully we can figure something out. What they're trying to say, I'm going to go ahead and put this archway card right here. By the way, that is part of your prediction. Alright, so we have the Chariot, we have the Hierophant in the reverse, and the Three of Swords. I'm going to put this there, try to get these lined up properly. Clarifying the Chariot, we have the Six of Wands in the reverse. Clarifying the Hierophant in the reverse, we have the Four of Wands in the reverse. Clarifying the Three of Swords, we have the Devil. Clarifying the Six of Wands, we have the Snake. Clarifying the Four of Wands in the reverse, we have the Moon. Clarifying the Devil, we have Heart. All right, for your oracle cards, we have Such a Curious Dream. We have Unexpected Visitors in the reverse. We also have Deep Knowing. Between Worlds, Angel of Strength in the reverse, and Storm Warning. And for these cards we have Ring. I don't have much room. Elephant. I'm going to go over these. And Axe. Alright, so what's coming towards you in 2020? I feel like what is going to take precedent over everything else is there's going to be a difficulty in a romantic relationship. I'm trying to make sure I get this straight. Okay, so when I have to tell someone that something negative might come, I want to make sure I get it right. Okay, I'm starting to gather what it's trying to say. All right. It's good and bad at the same time. Okay. What this is saying to me is that you might be engaged or there might be some kind of marriage that there's a disappointment in. I feel like privately you may have a desire. I feel like it's going to be you. Privately, you may have a new desire that you won't want to share that you're going to want to move forward towards. I'm picking up that some of you might want, like you already, either you met someone new or you're going to meet someone else, and it's gonna kind of change things. Okay. I'm feeling like desire, and there could be also, I'm picking up for some, like if you're already in a relationship, there might be some deception that is going on against you. But I'm feeling for the bulk of you, it's going to be a year that's going to be deciding to do something else. I am seeing there could be like a divorce, or for some, if you're going to potentially be with someone else, there's a guilt for what you're thinking about doing. Because the truth is that there is a disappointment with the Four of Wands in the reverse. A disappointment in what your current circumstances are. This is about desire. This one's about desire, and this one's about desire too. Desire, romance, intuition. I feel like there is a desire for a better circumstance. I feel like for some of you, the circumstance you might be in might not be ideal, and it may not be the worst, but it's still not the correct, it's not the correct circumstance for you. With the Three of Swords, I feel like there is going to be a sorrow and a loss. There is a loss because currently there's something holding you back from being able to go towards what your truest heart desires. That's what I'm feeling. So for some, it's going to be that you're already in a relationship and you're desiring someone else, or it's going to be that they're in a relationship with somebody else and they're being held back. But I'm feeling like there definitely could be some kind of a third-party situation. I'm feeling that you're going to, with such a curious dream, that you're going to be meeting with this person. What I am actually really feeling is that some of you might be needing to be coming towards, or working on coming towards, like either your twin flame or a really strong, important soulmate connection. I feel like that your path is shifting. There's a change. See, with the archway, it says new opportunities, possibilities, and paths are opening up. New ones, not old ones. All right. I didn't want to read all of these, but the ones that I feel like could be important. So right here, it says, unpleasant news is only unpleasant when you resist accepting what is. Sometimes the thing most desired is kept away from you because it's not the highest good for you or others. Sometimes there is loss or disappointment due to a destiny whose pattern can't be understood yet. Change is something that may be forced upon you, like bad weather that threatens a boat. Adapt to the shift in conditions and think of how beautiful the sky will be afterwards. Accept what is, and more fulfilling path will soon be revealed. Remember that if you expect the unexpected, nothing can come as a shock. Then we have number 43, Deep Knowing. I'm just going to probably end up reading all of these, or at least most of them, unless they're blatantly obvious. I just feel like there's like messages, like Spirit is really telling me to like read these to everybody. So I think that's what I'm going to probably end up doing with these. It says, intuition is the faculty that allows you to enter into a dialogue with Source, the consciousness that you are a part of, but cannot see with the naked eye. It's perplexing that people are taught to ignore this natural capacity to navigate their journeys. to access their inner guidance. Know that you have an ability to read between the lines and find all of the truth that was missing when the story was told. This deep knowing allows you to open the door to wisdom far greater than what is available in the limitations of human experience. You're given information that may make no sense whatsoever to the logical mind of five senses, but which is 100% correct and true. The trick is to listen and then to act accordingly. You're now invited into the sacred dialogue of deep knowing, so tune in and trust your vibes. They will be right. Ask and you will receive answers from unusual sources. So that is, I think, pretty self-explanatory. I will try to recap after this. All right, so I'm reading this one now, Between Worlds. It says, between worlds is where you must let go of the tendency to make assumptions. This is a time when you are unable to see what is ahead. Cultivate curiosity and trust the process of change and growth. You are done learning the lessons of recent experiences. In this place between what was and what will be is a state of making and unmaking and making again. What is essential now is to admit not knowing. There is great freedom and power to be unleashed. A mystery that is not yours to understand weaves the web of life within a divine matrix of consciousness greater than your own thoughts, feelings, beliefs, desires, and decisions. The seeds that were planted in the past begin to take root, but what surfaces will probably not be what you expect. When you are between the worlds, you are invited to see with curious eyes of a child glimpsing a rainbow for the first time. Do so, and you will not be disappointed. All right, and now Angel of Strength in the reverse right here. I actually opened it up right to the card. All right. This card reverse indicates that you are not perceiving the truth of your own power. Perhaps you're even seeing yourself as weak or ineffectual. The situation you find yourself in may seem overwhelming, but you absolutely do have the strength to see it through to a successful outcome. Don't fall into any old patterns of giving your power away. When you let others define you or make decisions on your behalf, you take yourself out of the picture of your own destiny creation. Meditate on the brilliant, vibrating light of this angel and recall the eternal power that surges through your life. It's time to take back control. So what I'm really getting out of this is that you've kind of like shorthanded yourself. I feel like that deep down, intuitively, you know that you're shorthanding yourself. I feel like that you're picking up things intuitively. It's like you're tapping into something, okay? And that's what such a curious is about. You know, it says grounding, returning to reality, and coming home. So I feel like you probably either have done or will spend a lot of time like kind of just daydreaming about what you could possibly be, because, you know, there's a lot more going on for you than meets the eye, okay? So ring, it says the marriage will take place either romantic or business. So it could be a joining together of business or romance. However, with the ring is also about a commitment. Okay, so it's talking about a commitment, and I feel like the commitments are shifting. It says elephant, a long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. So that is the whole purpose of this situation for the entire year, is to help make you wiser in the end. And what I'm really getting out of Axe here is it says forces working against you. And what I am feeling is as long as you fight your path, you know, with this archway, this is your path of the new opportunities, possibilities, and paths that are opening up. Okay, as long as you fight this path, Spirit is trying to get you to go down. That the Spirit is the force that is working against you. The universe is working against you if you do not go down the correct path. That's what I'm getting out of it. So if you keep getting knocked off your current path, you're probably not on the correct one. Anyways, that's all I have for option number 1. If you like this kind of video, please give my video a thumbs up. I appreciate it and it helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and then hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Alright, well, thank you very much, and I hope you all have a wonderful year. And now I'm going to go ahead and move on to option number 2. Alright, so here we have the cards for option number 2 with the butterfly, and let's go ahead and find out what is coming towards you in the year 2020. So I'm going to go ahead and sit the butterfly card there. Card stuck. Okay, these glossy cards get stuck to each other. Alright, so we have the King of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the Wheel of Fortune. And the Knight of Wands. Clarifying the King of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the King of Wands. Clarifying the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Seven of Pentacles. Clarifying the Knight of Wands, we have the Page of Wands. Clarifying the King of Wands, we have birds. Clarifying the Seven of Pentacles, we have tree. Clarifying the Page of Wands, we have crossroads or choices, depending on what you like to call it. For your oracle cards, we have I Want to Be Queen. Okay. Some of the piles got more cards than others. We have Breathe, Observer, Peaks of Joy, Magic Prayer, we also have All Tied Up in the reverse and Indecision in the reverse. Yeah, we got lots of cards. All right. We also have Weeping Willow. We're going to go over these afters. We have Hand. And we have Tortoise. Alright, so what's coming towards you in the year 2020? So what I'm really seeing is that this is a year that you have, I feel like that you've planted seeds maybe in 2019, and they're going to start taking root. We have Destiny coming here. We have the Seven of Pentacles and the tree in the middle. I feel like this is really some roots that are taking, that is going to cause some stability with tree. And this is kind of, it is destiny, but it's not just destiny, but I feel like that is actions that you actually taken to earn this situation. I feel like that you've really earned it. You've worked really hard, I feel like, in 2019, and now I feel like you're going to start actually like growing and reaping benefits from the situation. I can even see that, I feel like that you may even work your butt off here. I feel like there's people who are talking about it. Some people may be a little bit nervous to talk around you or say things around you. I feel like a little bit of people are walking on eggshells. Maybe you've been a little bit touchy because you've been really busting your butt and you're probably exhausted. I feel like that you're also, this is going to be a good year for your health, improving your health, improving communication. And then we have a choice here. I feel like you've been working really hard, and you were stuck before, and you're working really hard to become this King of Wands instead of being stuck and working really hard with the King of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like you're moving from this King of Pentacles in the reverse energy into King of Wands energy. However, there is going to be some kind of information, some kind of situation that is going to be coming in quickly. It might come in and then leave quickly. With the Page of Wands, it could be someone who is younger. It could be a fire sign. I feel like it could be some, but either way, this is something passionate, something ideas and everything, and you're going to have a choice that you're going to have to make. I want to go over these. So butterfly, it says a change for the better. So there is going to be some change going on this year, and it is going to be for the better. I do see that for the most part, your year is going to be a lot better than 2019, especially financially and everything. But we do have family sorrow, so it looks like there might be some difficulty in some family. I am picking up that some might have some losses in family, and and some of you might even know that this is coming up. Let me know in the comments below, somebody who's maybe not doing so well. And also, I was taught growing up that you're not allowed to wash laundry on New Year's because it can cause a death in the family. So don't wash any laundry on New Year's Day. And I can't remember if it's New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, so don't do either one. But we have family sorrow, and I'm feeling, it doesn't have to be necessarily a death, but I feel like that it is some kind of family loss. But I am picking up that some are going to be like a loss in that way. Then we have hand. It says in need of help, assistance, and guidance. I am picking up this kind of 10 of Wands in the reverse energy from this card. And what I'm feeling about it is that, yeah, you've been working really hard. Don't be afraid to delegate responsibility, that you can't do everything on your own. I know that it's easier for you to do it yourself because then you know it'll be done correctly, but you got to give other people a chance. And you can't do everything. And even though this is a tortoise, I feel like this shell is like a weight on your back. And it says slowly but surely getting ahead. So you are slowly but surely, you are getting ahead. And I feel like it's going to be coming in a lot quicker in 2000. I feel like things are going to be improving. And it is saying that you want to be queen. I feel like that you don't want to be taking anyone's crap. You're wanting to be in charge of your own life. Is saying stating your sovereignty, declaring freedom, passing a test. So in 2019, I am really feeling like you were tested in some degree by spirit, and I feel like that you did actually pass that test. You were dedicated, you worked hard, you grinded, and you did what you needed to do in order to get somewhere, and I feel like you're going to be rewarded in 2020. I have decided I was going to read all of them except for this one because I already know what they are and they're pretty self-explanatory. So let's go ahead and start with the Enchanted Map Oracle cards right here. I just decided it's easier to read them because it's trying to say things, and I feel like it's going to resonate slightly different for everybody. So I'm just better off reading it. All right, so with Peaks of Joy, it says, joy is yours today. No matter what your inquiry, you will be happy with the results. So you're going to be happy with the results of 2020. You're coming closer to a sense of achievement, and you've worked hard for it. Definitely, I keep saying that. You're surrounded by true companions and events that are synchronicity. I hate that word. When they keep trying to make me say that word. Arranged to bring you to the next level of your life. The world is singing a beautiful harmony. Life is exhilarating and hopeful. Let gratitude fill your heart, and remember to share your happiness. Joy is contagious. So that is pretty freaking awesome. All right, and then you got 32, which is the one right before. Magic Prayer. It says, when you see the Magic Prayer card, which is this one right here, it is a reminder that your prayers will be answered. Spirit is always waiting to help you and to heal you when you're in need. That said, the best prayer is, thy will be done through me, thy will and not mine to be done. Conscious contact with your higher power is achieved through the ritual of prayer and meditation. I'm not going to say that one. Thy will be done through me, thy will and not mine be done. Okay, that was a little better. All right, speak and listen to the divine force within the field of creation. Surrender your wishes and desires to Spirit. You may not get what you want, but you will surely get what you need. That I just got that you can't always get what you want, but if you try sometime, you just might find You get what you need. That just jumped in my head when I was saying that. Your destiny awaits you. I can see that right here. As long as you keep in conscious contact with your higher power, be assured that you are on the right path. You're definitely on the right path, and I feel like you're like kicking butt. I'm like so excited for you. I feel like going woohoo and having a party for you. All right, so let's go ahead and do these other cards. So this is going to be breathe. I am feeling with breathe that this is going to be, this year you're going to be able to take a freaking breath, because I feel like you've been like either holding your breath or working so hard oh man, that you're going to be able to start to relax a bit this year. So this card right here, it says patience in all things is called for right now. What do you need when you're in a rush? Slow down, of course. Meditate and trust. Trust is also faith. Breathe and repeat. Humans cannot exist without drawing breath. Now is the time to allow the life-giving element of air to replenish your body, your being, and your very essence. Stop to smell the roses, breathe in the sunlight, and release the darkness, and miracles will appear. I feel like you're going to have a really good year. I feel like you're going to have a couple little things, but I feel like you're going to overcome them. I don't feel like that anybody, like when I was saying that there might be a family loss, I don't feel like it was anybody younger or anything like that for most of you. I feel like it was somebody who's older and who you would be expecting who might pass away. So just so you know that, I just want to clarify that. So now I'm going to read Observer, and it says, most people see the world through a personal lens. They closely identify with their feelings and experiences, so much so that they come to believe that these are the only reality. There are times when you need to distance in order to gain perspective and understand your circumstances from a more neutral vantage point. Now is one of those times in your life. This is a perfect moment for you to begin to do some exploring. Instead of only considering yourself, consider what you need to understand about the conditions, people, culture, and environment you're engaged with now. You'll be so happy you did. Illumination is the miracle you seek and will indeed find. And then All Tied Up is a good card too. It's like the opposite. When these ones are in the opposite, they're really good. And the indecision is really good that you got this, because then you have this. So you actually know what this is already. This choice that needs to be made. $23, where are you? All right, All Tied Up in the reverse. It says this card reversed is telling you that the ties that bind are about to break loose, and a previously stuck situation is opening up and the restrictions are clearing out. This card reverse also indicates that you are ready to break free from the habits and patterns that have kept you tied up for so long. Get ready to free yourself. You have all the power and clarity at this point, so untie the binds of the patterns that have stopped you from being authentic and empowered. Now is the time to liberate yourself. By the way, I think you guys had the best pile out of everybody. All right, so we have indecision in the reverse. It says, congratulations, this card reversed indicates a newfound freedom from indecision. You have either recently made or are just about to make an important decision, I'd say. This is an important time, so bring a clarity of consciousness to your new direction. The fragmented and confused energy that you've been sending out is gone, and now you can bring new structure to your plans and your life. You may not have known what to do in the past, but your soul has been trying to guide you all along. Open up to the potential of this time and create some clear and powerful intentions regarding your new choice. Then let yourself move forward with purpose and personal power. Anyways, that is all I have for option number 2. If you like this video, please give my video a thumbs up, and I really thank you for those who do. If you would like to be notified for future videos, please subscribe and then hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Alright, so I hope you all have a wonderful year, and I'm going to go ahead and move on to option number 3. Alright, so here we have the cards for pile number 3 with the boat. And let's go ahead and find out what is coming towards you in the year 2020. All right, so we have the Moon. We have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. And we have the Two of Wands in the reverse. Clarifying the Moon, we have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Clarifying the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, we have the Eight of Cups. Clarifying the Two of Wands in the reverse, we have the Magician in the reverse. Clarifying the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, we have the Compass. Clarifying the Eight of Cups, we have Stork. Clarifying the Magician, we have Well. And for your Oracle cards, we have You Are Rare and Free. We have Why. We have the Magical Map Shifter in the reverse. We have Details in the reverse, which I'll be reading them because it's just easier to explain that way. And we have Door to Romance in the reverse. And we have Action in the reverse. And then we also have Mountain Road. Four-leaf clover for the year. And eagle. That's pretty awesome. Okay, just those cards alone are pretty awesome. So what I am seeing here, okay, with the Moon, I feel like a lot of you have been working on your spiritual path and not feeling like you're making much progress. I feel like that is going to change a bit this year. I feel like that part of the problem could potentially be that there's a situation that you need to be walking away from. I know you don't want to, but I feel like you need to walk away. I think that you might know that you need to walk away from this situation. With the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, I'm feeling like there's not enough give and take. Okay, you might be the person who's giving everything in the situation. Okay, some of you might be living with this person and you'll be physically moving your residence. Okay, if not, then I feel like that there's a very good chance that a lot of you are going to be moving your residence with Stork. Okay, that's a lot about moving, new beginnings. Also, for some of you, I don't see a lot of birth cards here, but it could indicate a birth of a baby. But I'm not feeling like you're all having babies. I'm feeling like that's probably just going to be a very teeny tiny percentage of people who get this pile. With the Two of Wands in the reverse, I feel like there's an apprehension about making a choice, and you intend on making the choice, and you're trying to manifest. You have the intentions, but you're not taking any action in order to do so. With the Well here, I feel like there is some kind of deep, like a wish. Also very deep emotions tied in with the situation that is making it difficult to walk away from. Also, the Well also symbolizes healing. Right here in the book for this card, because this is a special card for this specific deck. It says, if you look intently into the depth of my darkness, you may see your true thoughts reflected and your secret wishes revealed. But your wishes will only be granted if you dig deep and work hard. So I'm feeling like you'd probably be walking away from something and possibly even walking towards something else. And I'm really feeling that too with You Are Rare and Free. I feel like you need to be freeing yourself up, or you're going to be freeing yourself up from the situation. Now, Boat, it says money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. I didn't read the fine print of that card when I got it. Maybe everybody's going to pick this one because of this, which is not, I didn't pick this card randomly. Like, I picked it, I drew it for the actual pile. So I think there could be, you could inherit someone or win something. Either way, with the boats, you're definitely going to have some good things happen to you this year, okay? Maybe if you're not big on the lottery, maybe it's a good time to play. You can't win if you don't buy a ticket. All right, and we also have Mountain Road. Man, it says you are on the road to success. But it is a mountain road. And I know it doesn't say that, but with a mountain road, you know, is an obstacle, and there's twists and there's turns. So it's not going to be the easiest road, but you are on the road to success, because it says also triumph over troubles and obstacles. So the mountain typically in like this deck right here is something of an obstacle. So I feel like that you are on the road to success, but without this, not going to be without obstacles, but you are going to triumph over your obstacles with Eagle. With a 4-leaf clover, I mean, geez, and you might win something. Great, good fortune. 4-leaf clover. So you got a lot of good luck going on for you this year. I feel like, you know, yeah, you're going to have to walk away from something and release it, but you're going into something else. And this is, I feel like, probably for some of you more guidance than anything. So I'm going to start reading these. And this could be very well a question you'll be asking yourself when it goes down is why. Right here, I'm reading this card. It says, there is great power in understanding your motives right now. The Oracle asks you to be very clear about why you're asking this question, looking for this answer, behaving in this way, and most important, making this choice. Knowing your why is the key to fulfillment. When you are clear about it, your intention will then be a magnet for miracles. Motives define the nature of your experience. When you think about something, feel it, and then act on it. This invisible why is the life force energy within the seed, which brings it to life and holds the potential for growth. Yeah, there's definitely a theme, though, with you going to trying to find your true north, which is your life purpose, which is your where you're supposed to be, your correct path. And when you're walking away from something, you'll be walking away from the wrong path and moving on to the correct one, is what I was just told. All right, so now we're going to read. That was Wisdom of the Oracle. Now I'm going to read the Enchanted Map cards. 52 in the reverse. The Magical Map Shifter. It says, reverse, the Magical Map Shifter card may bring you the opposite of what you seek. Perhaps you're in denial about your situation and refuse to see the truth. Or maybe you've been traveling down a path that has consistently led you to a field of poppies where you fall asleep and dream of desires that never find their form. To have the life you really want, you must match its vibrational energy and resonate with it. Sometimes our greatest hurts and disappointments are what awaken us to our need to shift to a higher frequency. If your heart aches because someone is breaking it, this discomfort will lead you to a more authentic life. Don't linger in pain or blame the magical map shifter for alerting you to the illusion you clung to. Know that treasure lies elsewhere and can be recovered once you've healed the wound that is reflected in those who come to you as catalysts for growth. Hey, look, heal the wound reflected. As you experience yourself transforming into the highest version of yourself, you'll come to understand that you're always fortunate when you meet up with a magical map shifter. All right, then we have details in the reverse. It says, heed this gentle warning that perfectionism will not lead you to what you desire, but instead will steer you away from it. Nothing will be good enough when you become obsessed with being perfect. No one can ever measure up to your scrutiny, and nothing that you can ever do will assuage that general feeling of not being up to par. You're perfect already, just as you are. Reverse, the details card challenges you to accept things as they are in all their imperfections, to step into the world and engage it without any expectations. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. All right, and then we have Door to Romance in the reverse. This might be related to the Eight of Cups here. Let me know in the comments below what you think. So door to romance in the reverse. I'm going to move it up here so you can see them better. Says this card reverse indicates a delay or disappointment where love is concerned. In a present relationship, it could be a sign of distance or separation. For some, the door to love may seem to have been shut for a long time, but the energetic universe is always in a state of flow and flux. Knowing this, you can work on making changes in your daily life that will bring more love into your experience. Remember to make yourself and your own happiness a priority. Encourage yourself and always acknowledge receiving your own love and that of others. Such choices in your attitude and self-treatment will shift any old energy of self-dismissal, changing your core consciousness and all that you attract. So tell the universe you're ready for real love because you're finally willing to give it to yourself. Then we have action reversed. It says action is the accelerant that ignites your desires, but when this card is reversed, you may find that something is missing in your determination or your follow-through. Perhaps you've been engaging in more wishful thinking than any consistent effort, or perhaps you need to make some adjustments in what you're paying attention to. Create a structured plan, then make sure you take daily action. This will move you closer to your goals. Be flexible yet persistent, and ever conscious of your ability to act on your own behalf. Anyways, that is all I have for option number 3. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I really appreciate that. And I would like to thank everyone who do like the video. I really helps out my channel a lot. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and then hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. All right, well, thank you very much, and I hope you all have a wonderful year. And now I'm going to go ahead and move on to option number 4. All right, so here we have the cards for option number 4 with the bat. And let's go ahead and find out what is coming towards you in the year 2020. All right. All right, so we have Judgment. We have the Magician in the reverse. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. Clarifying Judgment. We want to space these out a bit more. All right. We have Justice in the reverse. Clarifying the Magician in the reverse, we have the 7 of Swords. Clarifying the Knight of Pentacles, we have the 6 of Pentacles. And clarifying Justice in the reverse, we have Whip. Clarifying the 7 of Swords, we have Ship. Clarifying the 6 of Pentacles, we have Bear. And for your Oracle cards, we have Follow the White Rabbit. We have All That Glitters. Exchanging Gifts. Adjacent Possibilities in the reverse. Rescue. Cleaning House, which I actually have never gotten those 2 cards, which I'm kind of excited about because I don't get that kind of thing happen very often. All right, so we also have Grapes. And I'll be returning to these in a moment. We have Spear. And we have Key. All right, so what is coming towards you in the year 2020? I think this is a really important reading for you. So please listen well. Okay. I can see that there could be some legal troubles that you could be having, where there will be some arguing. Okay, and some kind of fighting or arguing. Also, the legal troubles could be coming from arguing or fighting or fighting. Okay, So I am picking up that some of you, maybe if you're prone to losing your temper, or you might get into a fight with someone and possibly get arrested and have legal troubles with justice in the reverse. It won't go well for you. So don't do it. It's not worth it. If that is something that you might end up falling into, maybe you won't. Maybe that's not the kind of life that you have. If not, there could be an argument or some kind of situation that could end up leading to some kind of legal issues, or maybe even a ticket or something like that with the police. Some of these have been pretty spiritual, but this one's a little bit. Okay, so I am seeing that there's a potential that you may decide to do something deceptive. Okay, if you're doing that, I don't feel like that you've done it yet. If you're thinking of doing that, don't do that. I would like to just stress that if you think that you would be trying to get away with anything in 2020, don't do it. You won't get away with it. You'll get busted. Okay, anything illegal or anything questionable, you're going to get caught. If you're thinking about cheating on somebody, you're going to get caught. If you're thinking about, not saying all of you are, obviously, but some of you might be prone to like breaking into places or something like that, or doing something deceptive or illegal. Don't take any chances. Okay, this is not your year. Okay, and I would really like to end up saving someone the trouble of doing that. However, on the lighter note, there will be some help for you, okay, with this Knight of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles. I feel like that you would get help from a person, someone who could be a boss or a mother, boss, or protector of some sort with a bear. Okay, but this might not be over this legal situation. This could be something totally unrelated. Okay, as for those who are not doing anything illegal, okay, for you, I feel like there will be a judgment if there is an argument with somebody that you care about that will be unfair. It will be unfair judgment that someone's making towards you, okay, and it's going to cause an argument, and this is going to be pivotal. What the Magician is about manifesting, but not taking any action, manifesting something, but having intentions. The intentions with the Seven of Swords, can be about gathering information or being strategic, and the ship is about going on an adventure or moving away. It's about also traveling and doing things. Okay, movement. And again, this row still means the same thing. So I feel like that if anything is trying to show you what to watch out for, I would say that it's an unfair judgment, but I don't feel like that it's going to be worth the argument. Okay, because I feel like that it could lead to something more negative. Okay, just be careful. Whoever picks this pile, be careful. Okay, because you did pick the bat and you might not have read it. It says, take care, enemies are working against you. So you're going to have to take care. There's going to be people who are working against you. It could be this person here. Or, but I mean, you do have a protector, which is good. Okay. I am picking up that some of you may have a material loss this year. Okay. And with grapes, it says time to go out and have fun. Yeah. Be careful. No drinking and driving. No doing anything illegal while you're going out and having fun. Just be careful you don't get into any fights or arguments or anything like that. Okay, with Spirit, it says heartache over what you no longer have. So I'm feeling like that you guys may have either lost something this month and it's going to carry on into the next year, or you'll lose something earlier on in the year. And I feel like this could cause a problem in the future. So try not to overreact with this. I know that it can suck when you lose something or you're aching over something that you don't have anymore. But you are important and your future is important. But overall, we do have the key. Okay, it says successful outcome to your problems. So, try to keep having trust and faith. And so there will be successful outcomes to your problems. Also, if this situation comes up, let me know in the comments below in the future if you remember this video. So we have follow the white rabbit, curiosity meets opportunity. So I feel like that what I'm hearing from this follow the white rabbit is this person, if you do follow the white rabbit, that it could come up with an opportunity for, it's going to be different for everybody. I'm picking up, there's going to be an opportunity for money, and there's going to be an opportunity for trouble. Try to use your intuition, okay, with this situation. I'm going to read this central meeting for that card and see if I can pick up anything else. But it says, a wondrous opportunity is going to break through your ordinary reality and give you the chance to change your world and your perception forever. That's what it says. All right, so it definitely, even if it's negative, it will change your perception. I don't know. Just be careful. You have to be very cautious this year. I don't want you to end up in trouble. I love my subscribers. You're my soul family. I don't want anything bad to happen to you, okay? And I'm overly protected, okay? I'm a hovering parent. I hover. Alright, so we have all that glitters. It says, it's only human to want to adorn oneself in trinkets and paint a pretty picture of oneself. It's natural to want to acquire the trappings of status or to deny them as a statement of rebellion. But if it sparkles, is it better? Whether it's a fast car, a big house, a title or position, the stamp of authority, or the sparkling of diamonds, these icons let you know something about a person, place, or thing. Or do they? The truth is that people seek to acquire things because of what they will do for them and how they symbolically will elevate them and make them more attractive. This card signals that it's time to see beyond the adornments and probe underneath the surface. Learn to recognize the masks people wear and the motives underlying them. Imagine that all that glitter is gone. Would you still desire the object or person? Then we have exchanging gifts. You're entering into a productive and enriching time when all manner of opportunities are being offered to you. You have everything you need to seize them, yet in order to honor them, you must put in time, exchange your experience and skills, and commit heart and soul to what you're choosing to pursue. You can do it. You have what it takes to be successful if you align with the law of giving and receiving. You must engage in a dance of give and take, push and pull, doing and being. If you let fear guide your choices, you could deplete yourself or create an imbalance. This is not a time to just do. Use your currency wisely and be mindful of the value others bring to your life. So, you know, I am really, like, there's going to be opportunities for you to improve your life with money and everything. But I feel like that it's also saying to watch out for people who are wearing masks that could lead you. There's follow the white rabbit, right? Maybe it could be more literal, like a little bit of a Matrix type of thing. But I'm feeling like there's going to be people who are going to be good for you in your life, which could be someone who is an earth sign or something like that, or someone who's bad, which could be a Libra or a Scorpio. Watch out for the Aquariuses and the Geminis. Just stick with the earth signs and you'll do good. All right, so your reading is like a little bit all over the place. So it's like you have all these opportunities to make money and everything like that, but it's like you have to be very careful about what you choose. And then, oh my gosh, I don't know. I might suggest a private reading for you for the year or take it step by step throughout the year. Be careful. But it's like good and bad. You're just going to have to be like very careful about what steps you take this year. Let's just say that. So we have the adjacent possibilities card right here. And it says, when reversed, the adjacent possibilities card is warning you to be careful not to miss an unknown opportunity because you're too married to your agenda. It's also asking you to turn inward with a willingness to shake up your old unhealthy patterns and inner habits. The power of your life force moves through your deeply held habits, projecting your energy into the universe and calling back your results. In this way, your ongoing thoughts and beliefs are really your defining moments, and in every next moment, you have another energetic choice. So it's time to decide, are you going to let worry and self-doubt define you, or are you going to step into the ever-present adjacent possibility of optimism, trust, and self-love? No matter how stuck you feel, you always have options in the thousands of choices you make every day. All right, so now we're going to go on to these cards here that I'm a little excited to read just because I haven't read them before. All right, so we're reading number 16, Rescue, first, and it's in the upright. This one right here. It says, asking for help isn't easy for many successful people. However, that's what you need to do now as you expand your life. If you find yourself troubled, you can expect help with whatever issue is at hand now. You need to only ask, and assistance will come your way. The most important support you can expect is from Spirit. Get into a right relationship with the divine, and you'll see that many conditions line up as if by magic to provide you with all of the help you need. Hey, maybe that's part of the key, is to try to align yourself with Spirit so you can know which rabbit you're supposed to be following. Because I feel like there's like these opportunities, but I feel like you're going to go through a little bit of a maze trying to find the correct ones. You're going to have a lot of opportunities. It's going to get a little confusing. Ask and you will receive. There is no need to fear. Safety is a place within. Okay. Yeah. Easy for you to say there's no need to fear. Yeah. Don't be afraid though. Don't do that. Don't try to think about the negative stuff. Just try to like make good choices. Make good choices this year. All right. So cleaning house. This is probably about making good choices. This one right here. It says, when you see the cleaning house card in a reading, it's time to declutter your life. Get rid of unwanted things in your physical home and release what you no longer want or truly need. Is there any unfinished business you should address? Thoughts, memories, and emotional baggage must be swept out of your house as well. Your conscience must be clear for you to move freely in the world. Celebrate a spring cleaning and feel the freedom as you make way for much better things. Look at what you've resisted, discarding, and look at what you've resisted. Discarding, and be honest about its value. Be honest. Clean house. So it's really about, making sure you make the right choices this year. I feel like you have a lot of opportunities coming towards you. Again, it's just like making the right choices. When being tempted to like bitch someone out, try to like not go too far with it. I'm not saying not take up for yourself, but I'm feeling like you should be careful about how you go about things this year, because this can be a very successful year, or this could be a detrimental year, and you're going to have to make a choice about what you're wanting to do. Oh boy. But let me know. Hopefully it turns out to an amazing year and you're able to stay on the right path and not get too carried away. You feel like a passionate person to me. So I just wanted to say that. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and let you go. I hope you have a wonderful year. God bless.